Listen, I'm listening to that. I don't know. Music being coming to my mind. Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. Hey, hey, hey. Listen, we gotta talk. I've got a slim waist, cute face. Listen, I feel like Missy Elliott was just way above her time. There's only so many people I feel like that about, but Missy Elliott, way ahead of her time. Like, can you imagine if they had TikTok when she was like, everybody here getting out of control, get your back on the wall. I feel like Ray Schmurder. Look at me. See, y'all was expecting me to say something that y'all wasn't ready for. No. No. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Denitra. Listen, I'm so glad y'all are loving His and Hers on Netflix. Yes, we gotta talk, we gotta talk, we gotta talk. Can we talk for a minute? It's Monday. It's Money Making Monday. Uh, uh. Listen. Mm-mm-mm. Monday, lunes. Did y'all see that they moved Jonathan Ross? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see? And I told y'all, ICE now has immunity, blanket immunity at that, because baby, they're out here snatching people left and right. And y'all thought I was lying. Y'all thought I was lying. It's so much going on in the world. That's why you gotta get them squares about your circle. Get them squares about your circle, okay? All right, so we're gonna be talking about the Golden Globes. Pentagonia is on fire. We definitely gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about the Heritage Foundation. We gotta talk about Jessie Wu being a mean girl. Mm, mm, mm. See, I be spot on about things, and y'all just be thinking I'm just mean to these people. I don't know these people to be mean. Child. Did y'all see that the German finance minister said international law applies to the U.S.? Baby. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Baby, y'all gonna have to sign y'all kids up unless you have money, power, connections. Your child gonna put the boots on. Megan Kelly, your son is coming. They're gonna go down and get him and recruit him first. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. But first things first, hey Couture Bays, it's your girl Brett going live with the Bree Talk and Bay Squad. We have to talk. Now, before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? How we can like this video is by double tapping your screen. If you can't double tap your screen, hit those three dots right there. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe if you like the vibe, share if you care. How you can engage with this video, hype this video, send a monetary donation is by hitting those three dots right there. That being said, let's get into the mess. Yes! And did I tell y'all opinions are not facts? I have to say that one more time. Opinions are not facts. Whew, let's see who's up in here. Let's see if I see anybody I've seen before. What's going on? Good morning. No school. No school in the. No school where? Yes. What foundation do you use? Are you natural? I'm natural today, but I do use Charlotte Tilbury and Born This Way by Tarte. Born This Way by Tarte, and it's another one. And I have Hourglass. Those are the three I like to use. And for my concealer, I use MAC Pro, Hourglass, and I use, what is that one? NYX. I think it's NYX. Not the one that's the brush, the one that's a tube. I like the tube ones better so I can see it. And then I use, for my face makeup, I use a brush. Sometimes I use a beauty blender, but if I want to look a certain way, I use a brush. So there you have it. Hey, Sherry. Yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Listen, y'all better come up in here with some sense. Otherwise, you're going to get knocked between the washer and dryer. Hey, Latch. What's going on, girl? Hey. Hey, Clutch of my pearls. So let's get into Patagonia on fire. This is important, you guys. I happen to see this on, because I'm internationally, I happen to see this on the news. So it says, let's go to the earliest one. It says, 3,000 tourists were evacuated as Patagonia's battling wildfires, right? The people are saying the Chile and the Argentina people, because for those that do not know, it's like between, this is the picture. Let me see if the picture can blow up. That is on fire, baby. You know what that is? The trees, the wildlife. We need that to breathe. We need that to breathe. So it says, I don't know what's going on with the world, but it says in pics, wildfire engulfs more than 15,000 acres in the Argentina, Chile, Patagonia, right? It is blazing across Chubut and Santa Cruz, forcing 3,000 tourists evacuations as drought and climate change worsen conditions. Okay, for those that do not know, that's South America. So they got these raging wildfires. This one, I don't really like how this news is set up. I have to go to somewhere else. Who's someone I know? Look at that. Cancel. Y'all see that? It's like everything is falling apart, right? Argentina wildfires in southern Argentina and Chile, because it's in between, for those that do not know. It's just going on. And it says the largest blaze ongoing since Monday today. No, since yesterday. The fire started yesterday. Oh my God. And it's not world news, child. They need water. 2 additional fires in Chubut and neighboring Santa Cruz province have burnt approximately 3,800 acres. The country's emergency management agent said more than 500 personnel, including firefighters, rescuers, and police, are engaged in controlling the blazes with the support from local residents. Approximately 3,000 tourists have already been evacuated in the recent days, and at least 10 homes have been destroyed. One volunteer firefighter near Eufin is in the ICU due to severe burns. Like, that's how bad it is. I mean, you could tell it's bad because this is wild. I'm gonna see if this video will play. I hope it does, so y'all can see, like, it's fires in California, it's fires here. Like, it's so unreal. Jesus. And those are the firefighters. It is real. Like, this is something off of some sick, strange movie. And to show y'all where it's at, you see that? It's on the border. It's between Chile and Argentina. That's why it's burning both. Oh my goodness. And it's by the water. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Oh, pray for them. Pray for them. Authorities continue to monitor the fires closely, prioritizing evacuations, firefighter efforts, and safety measures for both the residents and the tourists. Environmental experts have raised concerns about the long term ecological and economic effects of the reoccurring wildfires in the region. Didn't they have wasn't it a really bad earthquake or something like that some years ago? It's like they're not they just keep getting in the funk. I don't know what they can do about that. But prayers up to them. I just had to share that with y'all because if the fires are starting there, baby, they're about to start elsewhere. Okay? If they're having global issues, we're about to start having global issues. And when we see our global issues, it's often too late. This is why I've been telling y'all, you need to have you some type of security. All right? You need to have a bag, a designated bag with your things, the essentials, so that way if something big happens, you can get up and go. But y'all not listening to me. Y'all like to wait to the last minute. So okay. Hey Diabla, hey boo. What is going on? Awesome. Keep posting your content. Chaos every day. That's what it feels like, right? It feels like chaos is every day. But anyways, let's move right along. Let's get into the mess. We got to talk about the good people, okay? Child, I'm telling you right now, y'all better learn to tap into y'all gifts and start doing what you need to do. And I'm going to just leave it at that, okay? I'm going to just leave it at that. So let's get into it. And I want to start off with this because, you know.
Good evening. Good evening. On Friday, the Department of Justice served the Federal Reserve with grand jury subpoenas, threatening a criminal indictment related to my testimony before the Senate Banking Committee last June. That testimony concerned in part a multi-year project to renovate historic Federal Reserve office buildings. I have deep respect for the rule of law and for accountability in our democracy. No one, certainly not the chair of the Federal Reserve, is above the law. But this unprecedented action should be seen in the broader context of the administration's threats and ongoing pressure. This new threat is not about my testimony last June or about the renovation of the Federal Reserve buildings. It is not about Congress's oversight role. The Fed, through testimony and other public disclosures, made every effort to keep Congress informed about the renovation project. Those are pretexts. The threat of criminal charges is a consequence of the Federal Reserve setting interest rates based on our best assessment of what will serve the public, rather than following the preferences of the president. This is about whether the Fed will be able to continue to set interest rates based on evidence and economic conditions, or whether instead monetary policy will be directed by political pressure or intimidation. I have served at the Federal Reserve under 4 administrations, Republicans and Democrats alike. In every case, I have carried out my duties without political fear or favor, focused solely on our mandate of price stability and maximum employment. Public service sometimes requires standing firm in the face of threats. I will continue to do the job the Senate confirmed me to do, with integrity and a commitment to serving the American people. Thank you. Good evening.
So it says Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell sounds the authoritarian alarm bells this evening because I keep telling y'all the economy is shit. Y'all don't want to listen to me because y'all believe there's some magic money that you're about to get because our president got on the TV and said he's doing something with the interest rates of credit cards. Baby, how are y'all buying stuff when billion-dollar corporations are being bailed out? If you haven't been to the store, I dare you to go to the mall. Go to Saks Fifth Avenue. Go see what's in there. Go see what's in Saks. After you're done with going to see what's in Saks, go see what's in Neiman Marcus. Then, when you're done doing that, go see these luxury malls, which stores is open and which stores are closed. After you're done with that, go to a Walmart and look around. Then go to a car lot. I don't know, a Cadillac, BMW, Lexus, Tesla. Just drive by. Don't go in, but just drive by and act as if you're lost. And then look around. When you're on the streets driving, do you see lumber being transported? Do you see farm goods being transported? Cows? Chickens? Go look at the prices of eggs. Whatever store you like to shop at. I prefer a true grocery store, somewhere where you can't buy clothing items, just groceries. Then look at the cheese. Then look at the bread. Then go to a furniture store. Then go look in your neighborhood and look at the for sale signs. Write the date down and see how long that for sale sign has been up. I don't know. I'm just giving you tips on how to be great. Can we get the lights up? Hello, 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 hello. Nothing. We're buying stuff by going to work every day. That's not true. Lumber, yes. Everything else, no. Hey, Cece, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all see the trolls is already in the chat. Talking about we go to work every day. That's how you buying stuff. Absolutely not. Let's get into Dame Dash and y'all, because y'all wanted me to talk about them. So I'm going to show y'all what these fools was out here doing. Look at Dame Dash and Jim Jones going at it.
Hey, dude, you know, for you never did nothing fight for you. Yeah, they do. You know, for you never did nothing, nigga, you ain't no thing. They do. That's right. You ain't entertainment. They ain't gay, baby. Toughen up. No, you soft, man. I am soft. You soft, nigga. You soft, nigga. You soft, nigga. This ain't 1989. You get the feel. You ain't never fuck me up. You ain't never fuck nobody. Never see me down and out.
Look at Dame. He's a good man.
He came back out his house to try to disrespect me. And now he gotta eat that when he's not mad. You wanna remember this shit? I bet you do. Fuck about it. Your friends got shamed up like that. I don't know. Your friends are ashamed of you right now.
No, they're not. They know
They tell you to sleep on your own. These niggas don't care about you at all. They care about the way you act. Trust me, they don't care about you, nigga. They care about what I do, nigga. Remember that, nigga. We ain't doing that. Let's not do it. We doing it. Let's get it over. I got all day.
We're not doing it.
I'm gonna take a beat. Let me take it. I'm gonna look good while I do it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm like, yeah, I ain't going nowhere till y'all go. If you don't block it, you can't do nothing. If you don't block it, I can do it. You can't do nothing with these niggas.
So Jim Jones and Dame Dash had a heated argument. Chrissy ended up, deflecting. And this is a sign that the money ain't flowing. When the old heads is fighting in the streets, they talking about 1989. Baby, times is hard. You could tell times is hard. Did you see the Golden Globes? We gonna get into the Golden Globes next. Did y'all see the Golden Globes? Everybody was skinny. They was either pregnant or skinny. You could tell who's hungry. Like, I was like, God damn. No Ozempic in sight, baby. That is stress, okay? Yes, like, share, subscribe this video, hype this video up, baby. I have to share that with y'all. But I want to share y'all something even more important. More importante. Y'all ready for it? Here we go.
The Heritage Foundation and Trump are coming for birth control, IVF, your ability to get divorced, and go to school. Last week, the Heritage Foundation, the group that authored Project 2025, came out with an 130-plus page proposal on saving America by saving the family, and they're hoping that you missed it. I read the whole thing, and the paper lays out in no uncertain terms their plans to eliminate access to birth control, IVF, limit women in higher education, and get rid of no-fault divorce. So using their very own words, let's dive into their plans. They are inexplicably coming after your ability to get divorced. The Heritage Foundation is advocating for what they are calling divorce culture reform. Before we dive in, I want to take a second to pause and explain what no-fault divorce is, which is what allows a dissolution of marriage that does not require the petitioner to prove in a court of law that there was wrongdoing. Essentially, what that means is it is what allows you, if you are being abused physically or emotionally, being cheated on, etc., to leave without proving it first in a court of law. Default divorce policies have resulted in a decrease of 16% in wife suicide rates and a 30% decline in domestic violence by conservative numbers. They say that when, quote, no-fault divorce laws became nearly universal, divorce rates skyrocketed, and they advocate for the introduction of, quote, more difficult to exit marriages across the country, including covenant marriages. They're coming after birth control and IVF in this policy paper, stating that starting in the 1960s, the pill and contraceptives swept the country, which promised to reduce the unwanted consequences of casual sex with multiple partners. The paper details how the proliferation of birth control is largely responsible for the decline in children, and details the hypothesis that there is a link between premarital sex and divorce rates. They share that they oppose policies that promote access to IVF. This is really important. They say, quote, greater IVF access might even contribute to fewer overall births, as many younger women may overestimate IVF success rates, because the most common IVF use case is that of a woman having her first child later in life. And that, quote, policymakers should commit to protecting life from fertilization, meaning they want to get rid of IVF. And the icing on the cake is they are coming after your education, because in addition to removing birth control, that is one surefire way to make sure women are having babies younger. They say, quote, more education correlates with later marriage and fewer children, and that women who complete 4 years of college are less likely to have a child, and that fewer than 1/3 of women had earned a bachelor's degree in 2006, and that figure has skyrocketed to 40.7% by 2018. This video was long, but it was comprised almost entirely of the words of the Heritage Foundation themselves, words they published and wrote. So many people did not believe Project 2025 was real, but we are seeing it in action right now, and this is the next chapter. This 138-page paper continues to lay out how HHS and other ad campaigns can be run to elevate these policy agendas, plans to end welfare programs. It is deeply homophobic about defining marriage and what makes parents parents. It goes after adoptions that clearly defines the need to support only biological parents, and so much more. I will make so much more content on this, but please share it with your friends and help spread the word and make sure it reaches more people, and hit me with a follow so that we can stay updated together.
Yes. And y'all thought it wasn't going to be real because you hosts wanted to be like the girls of the Handmaid's Tales. It is now coming into fruition, and I want to go on the record to say this. They're blaming women for being smarter when in reality, men's sperm decreases as they age. That's why they want women out of these fields of medicine, law, and so forth and so forth. And some of y'all are just giving it to them because you feel like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Y'all never care until it's too late. Y'all never care until it's too late. That's probably why Christy Scott hurried up and made sure she could get a divorce, because they're already saying that Desmond is out here. He done moved on with his life. He wants to be done with the marriage. You can tell he wanted to be done when you read his statement. In his statement, he literally said, yes, I cheated. I took advantage of my wife's feelings. I won out. Baby, I said, child, look. He don't care that she's keeping the millions of subscribers, the money. He don't care. That's a man who wants out. And it's unfortunate because they have children. But moving right along, because y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care until y'all got to fight for y'all rights. And it's starting to look like y'all going to have to do that. Because it's getting real. It's getting real outside. It's getting real outside. I want to play this for the girls who are thinking about having a baby.
This message, that's why if you on this message, if you on this line, baby, you better not ever have another baby before you get a $500,000 policy on these niggas. Get a $500,000 policy on it before you get a baby. You better not birth no baby without getting a policy on these niggas. These niggas will leave you and have you raising their children just to come back and say, I was going through. Can you help me in my old age? And you done put your whole soul and money and time spent in a seed. And he come back and say one lie, manipulating the child. And he is taken care of for the rest of his duration of his seed. I done seen it. You better get a $500,000 policy on these men. I wouldn't birth another baby until I get a policy on a nigga. And if you done had enough baby, get a policy on a nigga. Get more than 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
And there's this lady who was saying all in the comments that her baby daddy left her. She had that policy though. He died 4 years later. I said, look, sound like the work of the Lord to me. Sound like the work of the Lord to me. That's all I'm saying. Yes, old sperm is linked to birth defects. It is. It is. Old sperm is definitely linked to birth defects. It really is. Now let's get into the Golden Globes. So last night, we seen Tiana Taylor was a winner. She looked beautiful. Loved her speech. Never saw the movie she was in. Sinners won a Golden Globe. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. It seems to be pregnancy in his movie because all of the women but one were pregnant. All of them. Haley. It seemed like Stack and Smoke was knocking up the girls. I just said both pregnant. Ryan Coogler's wife pregnant. I said, Jesus. People was upset that Haley was at the Golden Globes mad when they were like, she should have been at her husband's game. Why? Why? He ain't no winner. He ain't win no Super Bowl, please. Why does she need to be there? She's like, child, please. Child, please. You see she bucking the system. And I love that. And shout out to the other women as well. Shout out to Amy. She won. Shout out to Rose Byrne. She won. Shout out to the winners. You know, it seemed that the movie Tiana Taylor in did a sweep. They really love that movie. I don't know. This is what I didn't like, though. I didn't like the discourse around Tiana Taylor's being her character is ghetto, and they always award the ghetto character or something like that. And that is not true. That's not true. Because if that's the case, Queen Latifah would have had her award. She would have had her award. They didn't like that she did Bringing Down the House. It's not her fault that Bringing Down, which I love. Bringing Down the House came out the same time as Chicago. If that's the case, then Eddie Murphy would have had his Oscar. They didn't like that he was in Dreamgirls and then Norbit. Y'all better act like y'all know. Stop playing these purity politics with us when it's time for us to win something because we did such an amazing job. They were acting. And I think y'all want us to be one certain type of way because you feel in your mind then the powers that be will like us, they hate us. The moment you understand they don't fuck with us, they like stealing from us, maybe you'll wake up faster to fight back against that program. Because a lot of y'all are laying down. That's what I see from my eyes. And speaking from my eyes, tell me why Eddie Murphy just said in a new interview he never had to audition for their movie. He said the only movie he auditioned for was, and it wasn't even a movie, was Saturday Night Live. He said, that's why these actors don't like me. He said, if you want me in the film, put me in the film. And that's why he my fave. Top five, top five, top five. Listen, they wasn't about to give them all an award. Y'all already know that. Y'all already know that. When I looked up the Golden Globe winners, it was that movie. I don't even know the movie she was in. Have y'all seen it? Let me look up Tiana Taylor. Have y'all seen that movie? I've never seen it before in my life. And I'm not going to go watch it. I wasn't interested when I seen it. I saw I don't even remember if I saw the trailer. But I was like, child, please. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that. Mm-mm. They said Timothy Chalamet won. Adolescence was a highlight. Stellan Skarsgård won. He won over his son. Tiana Taylor won Best Supporting Actress for her role in One Battle After Another. Never seen it. One Battle After Another led film nominations with Taylor's win, underscoring the industry push for diversity. Skarsgård's victory spotlighted the success of modest international films. Never seen that one, and I'm not going to go see it. I don't even want to lie. Like, oh, please. But I'm happy they won. I'm just happy they won. Tiana Taylor said all she wanted to do was meet Julia Roberts. Is this the clip? Oh, it's talking about the Oxygen Channel. I didn't know that Oxygen Channel still came on. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know Snap still comes on TV?
Already a winner before the Golden Globes even began. While the One Battle After Another actress went on to accept the award for Best Supporting Female Actor in a Motion Picture at the January 11th ceremony, Tiana shared a moment with her quote hero Julia Roberts on the red carpet that left her overcome with emotion. As for the sweet meetup shared by the Associated Press, Julia, who was there to present, held on to Tiana as she spoke to her. While listening to the Oscar winner, the All-Star star wiped away tears as Julia made her laugh. And soon after meeting the Pretty Woman star, Tiana reflected on the moment and how Julia made it happen. Telling Entertainment Tonight in a backstage interview, she parted the sea for me. She told everybody to move out the way. It was scary. It looked so magical that when she came close to me, I said, "Don't come another step. Don't come another step closer. My eyes are getting watery."
Who y'all hurting?
I can't believe that I was meeting her. She's literally one of my heroes, and what she poured into me literally had me crying. And while she didn't share Julia's exact words, Tiana revealed it was exactly what she needed in that moment. Sharing, she poured so much life into me, and I needed that. Oh my God, that was amazing.
I am truly a believer that once you let go of these weak, tired men who drag y'all down to the pits of hell, that got y'all out here eating puss, knowing I don't like puss, got y'all doing something strange for a piece of change, y'all will start to live your lives better. Listen, be respectful in the chat. My mods are not playing. And I have no problem with y'all getting hit upside y'all head because have some decorum. I don't come to y'all house being nasty. Don't come to mine. If you can't say the greeting of the day, good morning, good afternoon, hey Bree, hey chat, thumbs up the video, thumbs up the video, then leave. I don't understand. Y'all be acting like somebody is holding y'all hostage to come here. Some of y'all only choose to be nasty because you have no power in your real life. Y'all be looking for content creators to cuss you out because y'all are losers. And I think we need to get back in the spirit of calling people losers. Like I'm gonna call Jessie Woo a loser shortly, because I knew when she was out here pulling that I'm a black woman card and black women are attacking me, I knew then that she was a loser. See, the problem with some of you keyboard gangsters and hoes, y'all think we just supposed to just take y'all your keyboard abuse. Absolutely not. Who are you? Never met you, don't see you. We don't hang in the same spaces. You don't travel in the same circles. Like, you don't be nowhere but on the internet. And you should be at work. You should be at work. So if you're not going to thumbs up the video, if you're not going to be on your best behavior, leave. That's all I'm saying. But I continue to say, stop putting black women in boxes. Tiana Taylor can act. She could be a ghetto hood rat if she wants to. She could be a put together woman if she wants to. It's like the moment y'all see the girls being rewarded in y'all minds or awarded or whatever, y'all get so upset. If that was the case, then Halle Berry would have gotten an award for Babs. Y'all were so mad about the Monsters Ball thing. I wasn't upset with that. What I saw was two disenfranchised people finding love. And I get it. Y'all feel like that's the socioeconomics and the programming. But we've seen the range of Halle Berry. I don't understand the issue. We see her be a powerful woman and it's all's fair. We saw that one movie. Y'all remember the movie where she stole the son? And the boy had to find out when it was time for him to apply for like college that she wasn't his real mother. Tiana has range. I feel like if you don't like it, then move on. I'm so sick and tired of y'all coming up with, oh, they only award us when we do some struggle. Because if that was the case, some of the movies that really highlighted and magnified the struggle would have been awarded. They weren't. They be having their picks and chooses. It is what it is. Just be glad one of us got it. Y'all can't ever just clap. Have that type of discourse when they're not recognizing us. Because let's be very clear. Sinners was the only movie that broke the box office. And then everybody else had to go, oh, shit. And they didn't want it. And it was in limited theaters at that. Doing those numbers. Can you imagine if it was equal level playing field? Like, come on now. We get it from them. We don't need it from us. Like, it's especially when it comes to the arts. Like, come on. Now, let's get into Jessie Woo. I done did all that, and now I'm about to show y'all why I said the things about Jessie Woo. Halle is definitely a great actress. Yes, she is. Tell the truth, Couture Bae. Jessie had a glee in her voice as she talked about the couple getting a divorce. Got so much smoke for black American women, yet dating a black American Southern man. Because, child, she trying to get married. So, imagine me minding my business, making my way downtown. Who is this? Child, look at Mary. Look at Mary is drunker than Cooter Brown. Look at Mary. Look at Auntie. Auntie done been through it. My life in the sunshine. Oh, that's where she got it from. If you look in my eyes, I see. Is it Mary's birthday? La da 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 da. Is it her birthday? Oh, it is. Happy birthday to Auntie Mary. Look at me. And I retweeted it because, girl, yes. Go Mary. Go Mary. Go Mary. I didn't know it was her birthday. Shout out to that Capricorn. Shout out to all the Capricorns. May y'all have a beautiful and abundant birthday. Because yesterday was her birthday. Child, Mary looked lit. Mary over there swinging with them heels on. Hair just everywhere, girl. She had a time was had. So let's get into why We're here to talk about Miss Jessie Woo. Y'all ready? Buckle up.
Claiming that
Let's go.
Jessie Woo is claiming that Cardi B is weaponizing her audience, lying on her, and bullying and harassing her when she did the same thing to me when I was 6 months pregnant over a dress. My name is Dinah Lively, and I'm the girl that wore this purple dress to her friend's wedding, and the internet ruthlessly dragged me for what I decided to put on my body. Jessica, you used your huge platform to bully and harass me when I was already at my most fucking vulnerable. You called me a bitch, pussy ass hoe. You attacked my marriage. You attacked my character and the love for my friend. And if that wasn't bad enough, you said that my child was leaking out of me when I was 6 months pregnant. Little did you know, I experienced 2 miscarriages within the last 3 years. You got on your huge ass platform, claimed that I was lying with absolutely no proof. But this is a common theme with you. You throw rocks and hide your hand. Especially when what Cardi B said is nothing compared to what you said about me and my unborn child. You cannot sit up here and say that you were bullied and harassed and how it makes you feel and how you've been doxxed when you did the exact same thing to me when I was pregnant. Jessica, as someone who is as talented as you are, you would think that you would focus on perfecting your craft, getting in the booth, booking your next gig, but instead you use your platform to sit up here and bash people. You don't get to plaster my pregnant body on your YouTube page to bully and harass me and to spread lies and misinformation about me for views, clicks, and engagement just to turn around and claim that somebody else is bullying you. From black woman to black woman, no, Haitian woman to Haitian woman, you need to do better. Jessica, you are disgusting, vile, and most of all, you're a hypocrite.
So that was that, but don't worry. So I said, let me go see what Diana is talking about because I'm nosy. Baby, she did this video back in October. See, I should have known. I should have known when the girls had to check her about Olandria. I should have known then something went right with Jessie Woo. And she was over there acting a fool because, you know, she couldn't get Olandria from Love Island to come sit on her platform. And I'm glad she didn't. Let's get into it.
Jessie Woo plastered my pregnant body on her YouTube page to make baseless assumptions and to spread lies and misinformation about me, and we're going to talk about it. Hi, my name is Dinah Lively, and I am the girl that wore this purple dress to her friend's wedding. I'm going to start a new series called Let's Address This because let's be honest, it was never just about a dress. You saw videos of me in this purple dress and me defending myself from the nasty things that people were saying and automatically assumed that I must be lying. Why is that? I know this because you said this.
I really find it hard to believe that you asked the bride for permission. She just wants to get through her wedding day. So she was like, you got it, bitch. You got it, puss asshole. Go ahead and wear the motherfucking dress. Go ahead and wear the motherfucking dress with your bummy
You
ass.
claim to have a hard time believing that the bride loved my dress. Why is that? Not only did she love my dress, she loved the way that it showcased my belly and her niece in the dress. So why would you have a hard time believing it? Why is my word not enough? You also said
A comment and it said this. I was with Michael's cousin when our table saw you. We all thought you may have been using the venue as an opportunity for a maternity photo shoot. LOL. We were waiting for you to change and you never did. Tears face. Or tears.
Oh, no. No, wait. Because she was cooking with Crisco. Because y'all heard her say that, right? And she knew the lady was pregnant. Oh, what happened? Don't worry, I can find it. Cause baby, y'all gotta see this.
Jessie Woo is claiming that
Y'all gotta see this. See. And here's the post.
Jessie Woo plastered my
It says, let's address this, Jessie Woo. So you can tell she tried to at her. This was back in October.
Hi, my name is Dinah Lively.
To reflect and take accountability because clearly you were in the wrong. It's not that big of a deal, girl. It's really not. But you do sound a little delulu. Growth is admirable. So people down to the wedding didn't agree with what you had on.
This person was bold-faced lying. And had you went on their page and just done a little bit of investigating, you would have saw that. Not only did they not go to the wedding, the bride and groom do not know who they are. I don't know who this person is. I don't even think this person knows who this person is. They just came on my page to be messy because clearly they're bored, just like you're bored. But it was so easy for you to believe them, but not believe me. Okay. You went on my page, took videos to disparage me, ignored these videos. And these comments, also funny how you ignored the positive comments of people loving the dress. Then proceeded to say disgusting things about my pregnancy, my marriage, and my character.
Your belly is falling out. Your child is leaking. All this because you wanted to come to a wedding dressed like you was looking for a side baby daddy.
And what honestly pisses me off is that I've been a long-time supporter of Jessie Wu. As another Haitian woman in media, I was like, you know what, let me give her a follow, let me engage with her content because she clearly has a vision and a dream, and let me support that. But while you worked overtime to not believe me, I always believed you. I believed you when they said that they were being colorist on Wild 'N Out. I also believed you when you said that they were blackballing you from Love and Hip Hop. Because I don't need receipts when a black woman says something. I believe her. So you did all of this, created a whole video disparaging my character based off of something I wore to an event that you were not invited to. But let's get into one of your YouTube comments that caught me off guard.
I agree with you, Jessie, but hate to bring this up. I follow you on IG and some of your outfits you posted to go to church I consider inappropriate. Please take this advice with love and know that you should take your own advice. There's a time and place to be sexy, revealing cleavage, and wearing super short dresses. Love you, sister, but let's take our own advice because some people are judging you like you're judging her.
This is what you wore to church on Easter Sunday. I would never wear such a thing to church, to any church. But you felt comfortable in it. You felt like it was appropriate for you to wear. So it's not for me to sit up here to get on any platform to bash you about what you want to put on your body. When I go to church, I'm focused on the Lord, not on what everybody else got going on. It's okay if you thought that the dress was inappropriate, but it could have started and stopped right there. But it didn't, and it didn't for a lot of people. And just like I was saying, it is more than just a dress. It was a vehicle and a means to attack me for absolutely no reason. This video is not just for Jessie Wu. It is for anybody with a platform to think twice before they comment, before they post, and remember that there are real people behind these screens. And to check our bias before we click post. Jessie Wu plastered my pregnant body on her.
Listen, Jessie Wu did that because she was jealous. She is jealous. Like, and that's why I told y'all, some people didn't like what I had to say because, you know, they don't like Cardi B. I don't care about Cardi B. Cardi B ain't never did me nothing. You know, I say the things. I've evolved as a person, as a creator in the space. So I see it for what it is. A hoe come at me, I'm coming back at the hoe, right? And Jessie tried to play like it was a black girl versus a Spanish girl thing, right? Maybe, but she knows what she did. She went on Tasha K's platform inciting rumors, which we all spewed because of her, because she said she had insider knowledge, just for us to find out she's a liar, like Tamar Braxton said. And she does this with problematic people. So the problematic people are not believed, but I believed them because they had real receipts. Jessie is a beautiful girl, but she's nasty in the inside. When you nasty to your core, when you can attack a pregnant woman, you know that woman was pregnant and she attacked her, then what was that? And I keep telling y'all be out here listening to these girls because they say y'all favorite word, colorism. She is attacking a black woman, and then all of a sudden she couldn't wait to say it's black women attacking me. I didn't like how she said that shit because I said, first of all, it's not black women attacking you. These are faceless trolls attacking you because you said you wanted the smoke and now you're getting the smoke, but your weak ass is scared now because they knocking you between the washer and dryer and you feel like the voices are not amplified to help you because people saw it for what it is. We done been down this road before. That's why I was like, girl, she didn't even cam up to dog walk you. At least with Tasha K, she camed up and dog walk her. And I said, you know what? They've been fighting. They've been fighting for years. We seen it. Check the playlist. It's covered. Does that absolve her of stuff? No. But I do not like you passive-aggressive hoes. You hoes be out here thinking, oh, because I articulate myself and I use a certain vernacular and, oh, I'm so smart and I'm so above. But, bitch, you down here in the gutter with the rest of us. You're not smart and you're not above. That's why I never believed that whole, oh, they kicked me off loving hip-hop because of colorism. No, you were boring. She was boring. She didn't have a good storyline. Where's Tasha K at? Because didn't Tasha K interview them people? She didn't have a good storyline. She is upset because she's looking at the people who have made it outside of the Love and Hip Hop space, Cardi, and she can't believe it. Oh my God, they don't have the talent. They don't have this. But she doesn't play well with others. She said the same thing about the Wildin' Out crew. Okay, but she went over there. She said the same thing about everybody. And then when the Love Island girls was all of a sudden, she pulled it, oh, it's colorism. She couldn't pull colorism with Olandria, so she had to say, oh, because that white man. Girl, you're just mad because you feel you're dark skinned. Your body is tea. You're beautiful. And you're not in the same spaces. That's really what it is. I really wish y'all would just call a thing a thing. I really wish that. Because I'm so sick and tired of y'all coming for the rap girls. Y'all never have the smoke with the men. Y'all never have the smoke with the men. Y'all never have the smoke with the men. Y'all never have this smoke with the men. And that's how I know a lot of y'all are male identified, male centered. Because there are rappers y'all love. 50 Cent, who has said some of the most egregious things, and y'all literally get on your platform and say, I feel like I'm about to be a 50 Cent. Girl, get the fuck out of here. And he done came for a black child, black children, black women. But y'all want to talk that black is black. That's why I don't listen to you women empowerment hoes. Y'all be the worst ones. I'd rather listen to the hoes. The hoes tell us what it is. The hoes be telling us what it is from the jump. From the jump. They be like, I'm a hoe. You know I'm a hoe. Oh, okay. I listen to them. I listen to the spiritual girlies because the spiritual girlies be over here doing this. Issue women empowerment hoes. I be looking at y'all. I be like, what Angela say? Oh, why did I get married? No, I'm not. I brought my sneakers and I got my Vaseline. Because you attacked this Haitian black woman. Because someone you knew let her dress how she wanted to dress and you felt the way. What was you wearing? Was you even at the wedding? And used her for content, and that content is up still, by the way. These hoes be nasty. These hoes be nasty, be quick to be like, Cardi B, there's no way somebody who y'all call illiterate could ever get under my skin. I told y'all, I would have made that hoe. What Azalea Banks had her do? Off the internet. Off the internet. Woof. Disappear. Out of here. Tiana Taylor is a beast. Yes, she is. I see y'all in the chat. Sharita, I didn't know it was Mary's birthday until I seen it. Mary just announced her residency at the MGM. I told y'all, Janelle, I've been telling y'all about Jessie Woo. Jessie will also take every opportunity to drag Tamar, yet was in her face grinning while they did that pop culture show with the dudes. She's such a backstabbing person. She really is. Hey, nosy hoe. Hey, boo. Okay, how can you have a side baby daddy? Girl, just nasty. Putting that stuff on that girl. Maybe she knew something or something. I don't know. Hey, Magic T3. I always thought Jessie Woo was a phony ever since she said Derek Jackson and his wife had such a good marriage. I think she was mad because there's this content creator. I don't know if her name is BB, but I'm starting. What she said in that video makes sense. She said she was over there giddy with Latarius, and she said that can't be trusted. And somebody said something in the comments talking about, oh, Jessie Woo has a fiance, and and the content creator, I don't know what her name was. She said, and That's my type of girl. Okay, listen, I love people who stand on big business. You don't have to agree with me, but stand on what you believe in. She was definitely boring. She's always been boring to me. I mean, I don't know. You always stay firm on facts, non-biased opinion. You were right about Millie too. Now look, I just be seeing it for what it is. I really want to. I love a good drag session, but everything is not about race. When you don't like a bitch, if you do not like somebody, it is not about race. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? I have a homegirl who hangs out with somebody I don't fuck with, I don't care about, I don't check on. Like, when she mentions them, my whole face goes like this. Because that's their friendship, but I'm like, stop talking about them. Listen, I don't run a real strict program, but when I don't like a hoe, and I never make my friends choose. They'll never have to choose. They'll never have to choose. I don't be around. I just be like, she be like, well, I saw them. I know you don't like them. And I just be looking. You better say it. Clock it. Okay. I've never been one to mince my words. Like, can you imagine? I have to watch what I say at work, and I don't watch what I say. Listen, when I got my promotion at my job, my boss told my mom, Mama Bay and Papa Bay, that I was spicy. He was like, she's so spicy. They were like, she's so spicy. Like, where did she get it from? They think I get it from my mama. The whole time I get it from my daddy. My daddy is Mr. Nuck if you buck. And you'll never know that. Because he's like a TV show dad, like Bill Cosby. Like the dad on TV, not the real Bill Cosby. He's Heathcliff. But in real life, he's like, see murder? NBA young boy, for those who are young. NBA young boy, and he's Uncle Phil. That's where I get it from. My mom just likes to party. My mom likes to party. She can fight, but my mom ain't never had no temper like that. My dad be like, and you better get him. That's why I can code switch. My dad used to be like, don't be doing all that cussing. They gonna think you ignorant. And I used to look at him and I was like, where do you think I get this cussing from? Like, I'm just telling y'all, like, I just don't believe in that. I do think people have colorist aspects. Yes, I do, right? But when it comes to Jessie Woo is actually a pretty girl. Sherry met my daddy and my mama, so she know. When it comes to Jessie Woo is, first of all, like, you don't even go here. You wanted a moment, and then she didn't know how to take the moment, and then decided to say something else. Right? And she was like, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then when she told her to shut up, ho, you don't have no kids. I guess the no kids part must have really affected her. I guess that's what really bothered her, because she doesn't have kids. Anybody who knows Jessie Woo knows Jessie Woo is one of these girls who was out here going from podcast to podcast, talking about how her mama told her, don't rush into marriage, because if I could do it all over again, your daddy would not be your daddy, and all this other dumb shit. She needs to go heal. She just trying to get married. That's really all it is. She's trying to get married so she can pull a Christy Scott. Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, the girls' brains be fried. That's really all it is. So miss me with the colorism talks because y'all have said worse about black women, and she said worse. That lady was clearing because her husband is black Haitian or whatever, but still black. Talking about her baby leaking. What was she doing? Casting spells or something? I would have cussed that hoe out. Like, Diana, girl, you better than me. Because I would have got on this internet and read that hoe her rights. Talking about me. And then you got your whole audience talking about me? 6 months pregnant? Isn't the baby kicking at that time? I don't know. Ain't the baby like in there? The baby can hear you. And you mad because she wanted her belly to breathe? The girls be hot. They be pregnant and hot. I know. I love the pregnant women. I be like, oh my God, sit down. Sit down. Do you need anything? I'm so nice to the pregnant girls. Everybody else, no. But the pregnant people, I be like, oh my God. Sit down. Do you need some water? You want me to rub your hands? I be like, oh my goodness. Can I touch your stomach? I don't always ask, but people I know, I be like, can I touch your stomach? It is so amazing to me. I'm still tripped out that the babies be moving. Like, oh my God. Seeing my homegirl, her baby's birthday's coming up. I'm like, dang. She was so little. She's so big now. They're like growing in Sims. I don't think that I would go and talk about her if I had a platform, whether I agree with it or not. But in this case, you did not agree. I would not have said anything. About the dress, no. When it comes to Jessie Woo pretending like she cares about black women and black women empowerment, bullshit. Like, girl, get the fuck out of here. I just really wish I would stop. I really wish I would stop. Y'all don't care about black women. Y'all don't. Say you care about the group, the demographic, the aesthetic you like of black women. Because I'm sure if Sexy Red came up here and said the same shit, she would have made a whole speech about how she's ignorant, ghetto trash, and all this other stuff. But she's educated. That's what be tripping me out. I've never seen an educated girl do this. That's all I'm saying. Mark this video and timestamp. Couture Pay said Jessie was going to pull a Christie. Yes, today is the 12th. She already itching that man into the forefront. He already about to start coming in. Like, yeah, she's making her, mark my words, mark my words. Yeah, about the dress, I would not have said anything on my platform. I would have said something in my head, but I wouldn't have addressed it on platform. I just felt like the dress wasn't bad. And nobody had an issue with the dress. There's always somebody that's going to say something, right? But like she said, she had her titties out for Easter. I ain't never seen that. Now, what church did she go to? She had her whole arm out, titties propped up at Easter? She had the 4 bundles? Baby, what are we doing? This is how the girls be so well-centered. Because why did you wear that? I'm not saying she can be fabulous, but like at church, I know the mamas was in there. The good Christian mothers was in there just steam rising out the top. She didn't even look like she had a slip on. Bye-bye. Yes, please get the likes up. Girl, worst feeling in the world, especially when that baby got a hiccup. What? The babies can have hiccups inside and y'all feel it? That is crazy. The babies can have hiccups inside and y'all feel it? This is why women deserve everything. Men don't feel none of that shit. They don't feel none of that. And they out here trying to actively have y'all barefoot and pregnant. They don't know that they're supposed to be serving us. They're supposed to be loving us. That is crazy. And y'all want to talk about y'all come from the male's rib. Bullshit. What rib? What? Let me not start. Because I know I'll be like, a man wrote that. The baby get balled up in that one spot. Oof. You can feel the baby's hiccups. That is crazy to me. That is insane. My baby used to get hiccups all the time. You're a victim. You are a victim. So imagine that lady's pain. And she said she had 2 miscarriages. Oh my God, rainbow babies. No, this is why I believe in me. I believe in the Lord I serve. Would never put me in a situation where my people can reach out and touch them. That's why I don't be I tell you, I don't play with people on the internet because I'm trying to figure out how far you trying to go. Because that is crazy. Wow. I'm happy you have your children. I'm happy y'all have y'all children. Shout out to the moms. Because where would we be without moms? You know, we'd be here if Mama Bay didn't decide to... or whatever she was over there doing. I don't know the dance of the 80s, but... what did they do in the 80s and the 90s? This right here? Yeah. Oh, child. But let me let y'all go. It's Money Making Monday. Make sure y'all protect yourselves. Make sure y'all vote. Make sure y'all vote in person. Don't do no mail-in. Maybe schedule out some time to go vote in person. Make sure you check to make sure you're allowed to vote there. Keep checking. Don't wait till the last minute. Now ain't the time. Now ain't the time. Now is not the time. But anyways, comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, hoes.